And before we tip, let's welcome in our sideline reporter tonight, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA.
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fuel him.
Now. We'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4. With
substitution.
He is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Landale's checked in. Saric comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Doncic with it, working on Payne, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Personal foul.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Devin Booker. That's good from McGee. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Saric, that's good.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Doncic with it, working on Payne. The shot's good from McGee.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Suns trail by 4. Payne looking around, kicks it to Saric. Pass to Landale. Just 5 on the clock. From 17 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. MP's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Knocked away. Here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Josh Green.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Paul kicks to Bridges. MP against Booker. On the clock. Fires from deep. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Suns trail by 11. Booker outside. Back to Paul. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Three-pointer, Crowder. And that one is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The pass to Ayton. And he banks in the lane. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question. Normally he drains that.
Mavericks leading by 12. The three from MP. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
3-point field goal.
Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dinwiddie against Paul. He feeds it to Crowder. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Crowder's got his second basket.
One of the steadiest floor generals this game has ever seen. Paul consistently torches opponents out of the pick and roll.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big? And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more.
Substitution.
Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green comes in for Reggie Bullock. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic. The three from MP. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the court for the Mavericks. They've got MP. Green is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
To the wing on the left. Ayton with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And the Suns miss again. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's MP for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Paul looking over the floor. Ayton trying to break free. And he makes good on the layup. Paul's got 6 points.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
MP against Paul. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Booker with no one around. The three-pointer no good. The Mavericks have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Outside, Green. MP against Paul. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Paul outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 13.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
The Mavericks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Fader on the way. Again, the Mavericks score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bridges outside. Passes it to Booker. Paul outside. Pass to Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, nice, strong finish there, nearly a three-point opportunity.
Shooting for
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 7.
Substitution on the
Bridges. Just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh,
2 minutes remaining in the game.
I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Cameron Payne is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to Ntilikina. Outside, Green. And here's MP for 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And here are the Suns now. Now the pass to Payne. Back to Paul. Green against Bridges. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Combo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. Lee's checked in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Chris Paul. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Payne up top. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And it's Shamet missing. MP left side. Lets it go with a three. Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
We thank all of
And
you
that
for
score
coming out to
probably
tonight's
slams the
game.
door
We
for
hope to see
any
you at our
good
next
net
arena
comebacks. And
event.
look, they
Make
put
sure
this
to
one to
exit
bed.
safely.
So no
Have a
problem
great
for
night,
Dallas
everyone.
as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations. Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick at 18, so it felt it felt really good to get out there and just start proving my worth and proving that I was the right choice, I was so sick and tired about hearing about the right choice, MP this, MP that, I just wanted to be about it.
Well, you were certainly about it tonight. Looking forward to seeing what you got in store for us next time.
Thanks, John. Appreciate you.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. With that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to. And with the season only just starting, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
Is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. My parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. But as far as, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. That's just a natural part of sports. First you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? He's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpem.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, Boy, you too.
Just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ogpen.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See
Ah, sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not going to happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Okpem thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. And you got to remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you just gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play it.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man?
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's
Okay,
get it.
I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're going to be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.